So, introducing AMD. Let me stand here. Okay, so we are a 28,000 employee company. 55 years old. A lot of legacy there. We have been doing a lot of innovations. Uh, while we have been doing that, at the same time we are investing huge amount in the R&D. Almost 25% of our profit goes into the R&D. So we are doing a lot of things there. We have done a lot of innovations, and from technology perspective we have innovated a lot of stuff. So talking about that, these are some of the strategies that we work on, basically building very, very high performance engines. As the data is growing, AI requires huge amount of compute, right? So you require a very, very huge amount of computing power, which can actually generate meaningful outcomes from that data. And while we are doing this, we have to also do it in a sustainable way. So how we can do it in a sustainable way? What are the technologies that are required? We invest in all those things. At the same time, a good hardware also requires a good software, without which you cannot do much things. So we develop a lot of software, and all that software from AMD is open source. We do not charge anything, right? So that best of the best hardware, the best software, put together in a much more efficient way, and that's how we can help in achieving the sustainability goals. We are doing a lot of innovations, as I talked about. So these are some of the innovations that we are working on. There is not much time to get into everything, but I would say, I'll focus on one thing, which is basically that part on energy efficiency and what we are exactly doing from the energy efficiency perspective. So we have broken down the big chip, instead of manufacturing one big chip which consumes huge amount of power, we actually broke down that chip into multiple smaller chips, and we call it as a chiplet based architecture. As we break down the chip, manufacturing a smaller chip makes very, very easy. It also, we have a better yield out of the silicon wafer. So that is one thing. Second thing is that the smaller chips consume lesser amount of power, and we can also adopt to the latest manufacturing processes. Like our current chips are based on 3 and 4 nanometer process. So that is industry leading cutting edge technology, and since we are breaking down everything in modular architecture, manufacturing also becomes easier, and power consumption also reduces. All those things, along with additional innovations like how we can have more real estate for our transistors. So we are creating a technology which is like chip on top of chip, like a double decker architecture. So we have also innovated that, and we have products around that which really helps reduce that real estate requirement on the motherboards, and also the product becomes much more power efficient. So these are some of the things which are helping us building exascale supercomputers. We already have more than 2 supercomputers powered by AMD's processors and AMD GPUs in the world. That 3D die stacking is what I was talking about, chip on top of chip. So, all those things we have been doing, and we are very, very successful because of that. We play in all these areas, data center, consumer, gaming, embedded. Okay, so the gaming consoles have our CPU, the processor there is AMD EPYC. The Tesla cars, the entertainment engine of Tesla car, is powered by AMD. So those kind of things come under embedded. Then from data center perspective, we have CPUs, GPUs. Clients perspective, again we have CPUs, GPUs, etc. And then gaming, we are leader in that segment. So these are some of the data center class CPUs. What I want to say here is that we have, right from the lowest portfolio, which are deployed at the edge till the data center class. we have per socket 192 cores. That is huge amount of cores, uh, and also the memory bandwidth that we have. Okay, so we are ready uh, for addressing the future requirements from the data perspective, from the computing engine perspective, so that you can run it very, very efficiently. We have more than 35% market share today, and AMD solutions are, all the leading OEMs and leading cloud service providers offer the AMD server CPUs based solutions. So what is the benefit here? Is that by moving from older technology to new technology, what is the benefit that you get? First thing is that there is data center consolidation, which can help you reduce the data center sprawl, reduce the power consumption, reduce the cooling requirements, reduce the management costs associated with so many servers, also reduce the number of licenses which are required. So today's fifth generation AMD EPYC processors help you consolidate almost 7 older servers into the latest one server. So that is huge amount of consolidation. Say you have old 1000 servers, you can consolidate in some 130 servers. So once you have gained this kind of advantage from the data center perspective, the freed data center power, cooling, and the space that is required to address the newer technologies which are coming, right? AI is coming. So what you can do is you can, with the existing data center, once you do this consolidation, you can deploy your AI systems. Because today, one AI server, consumes 10 to 12 kilowatt of power. That is huge. So actually, you have to, claim some power so that you can deploy your newer workloads. That's what we are enabling. Now, AI doesn't mean that it has to have, or it has to run on GPU. It's not true. All the some of the workloads, say inferencing workload, you can very well run on processors. Okay, so that's what we are talking about. If you are doing training or 100% AI related workloads, you will require GPUs. So AMD has got world-class GPUs under the brand name called as AMD Instinct, and then we have AMD CPUs which can run a lot of inferencing workload. So these are the workloads which you can run very, very efficiently on CPUs itself. You do not require any GPU installations, right? So this is how we can help you, reduce your costs as well as reduce your power consumption, and how you can adopt AI. So this is the roadmap for our GPUs. Now, our competition is leader today, but we are coming out with very good products, and today we beat them in terms of performance, and we have a very strong roadmap. Every year we are coming out with a new GPU, which is data center class, and these things are successful, very, very successful products from AMD perspective. The MI300, the first one, which we launched in 2023, end of 2023, and last 1 year we sold more than 5 billion worth of these GPUs, right? So very highly adopted product by the industry. Microsoft, Meta, these are the big names which have deployed and they are using it. DeepSeek, all those news that you would have heard, they are also using AMD solutions. Now, coming to the client portfolio, we have to, Dr. Sahu mentioned about, content, gaming, and all those things, right? So, all those applications also require huge amount of power and computing capabilities. So, we are also powering that. In enterprise. You can run Copilot Plus, Microsoft Copilot Plus for consumer perspective. We can download, off the shelf small language models, and so I have seen, customers downloading these small language models, or some off the shelf products. They are able to do text to text, translation, text to image. You just describe what you want, and that laptop or desktop just generates that image, right? So all those things are very, very making things very, very easy for artists. After that they can just edit that image, and they do not have to spend a lot of time. So a lot of examples which were shared today, we all augment that, and we all power those kind of transformations. Content creation, gaming, console, and handheld gaming, etc. All these things are powered by AMD. So this is the complete ecosystem that we are building, while we are helping you with a lot of computing perspective. All these devices, all our processors are also very, very secure. We enable, or we provide a lot of built-in security features, so that customers can leverage those, or the OEMs can leverage those features and make their product very, very secure, to help reduce the security attacks. So full ecosystem, whether it is hardware, software, everything is fully compatible. We have a complete ecosystem of our OEMs. They all provide these laptops, desktops, workstations. Then AI experiences. So our processors, are designed in such a way that Microsoft Copilot Plus requires more than 50 TOPS of computing, and we are providing that, with our processors, so that you do not face any delay when you start using those features. And then leadership, performance, and all the day battery life. This is very, very important. So basically I talked about, power efficiency. How it translates into business, benefit is all day battery life is one of the example. Or for your data center, how you can reduce your overall power consumption, that is the business benefit that you get, right? So whether it is data center or a consumer or a cloud service provider, our solutions help get much better performance, reduce the power consumption, and do it everything very securely. These are the leading logos, customers of us. While we cannot put all of them, these are some of the leading ones, very well-known ones. So we have put that. They have adopted AMD-based solutions. A lot of things are powered by AMD. I mean, today even the 5G radio, okay, those radio transmitters are also powered by AMD-based solutions. So whatever you use, whether you are using Teams, WhatsApp, Instagram, Facebook, anything. I mean, all those things, WhatsApp, all those things are at the back end in the data center. They are all powered by AMD solutions. So that's about it. I didn't want it to take much time. Just wanted to introduce you on the AMD based solutions. If you have any additional information or any questions, feel free to reach out. We are here from, we'll be here. So thank you.